digital, what it really enables us regarding sustainability, I would say that it is in three different ways, in three pillars. The first one, it is in traceability and transparency of our climate footprint. So for instance, through data sets, IoT, through artificial intelligence, we are able to know which is going to be the best route in order to be reducing carbon emissions, or to know what type of products we should be sourcing. Secondly, what I would say is that it enables us to be scaling up sustainability solutions to all of our customers. So for instance, it has enabled us to be launching the platform for reselling, what we are calling a pre-owned platform, in which customers are selling each other second-hand IKEA products, or refurbishing, helping them to know how to take care of their products, etc. And thirdly, and I would say that even most importantly, what digital enables sustainability is to collaborate, and to collaborate amongst different stakeholders, where at IKEA we believe that is the key for sustainability. So it has enabled us to collaborate with NGOs, with institutions, with governments, in order to be creating solutions for solar panels, solutions that are innovative regarding the different material that we can use in products. Again, for us, sustainability, it is the responsibility of many, and we will only be able to achieve it if we put everyone on board, and that is what digital enables us. Future is accelerating at a pace that we had not seen before. If I have to think about the different exponential technologies that will shape the future, I could name many. I could name nanotechnology, I could name artificial intelligence, but what I believe that it's really going to be shaping the future is how we are using all these technologies all together. So again, it is about how the collaboration of the different technologies are enabling us to reach an even better future. So in artificial intelligence, for instance, the way that we are using it at IKEA through the different multimodal algorithms, we are putting it at service, for instance, with Creative, which is our solution in order to be measuring the different spaces of the home and giving you the proposal of the different furniture that you could put. But even more than artificial intelligence, I think that what we need to be having in mind, and the beauty of it, is that all these technologies are democratizing the access to technology. The same way as IKEA democratized the access to furniture, artificial intelligence is at the grab of the hand of every type of enterprise. It doesn't matter whether you have big pockets or whether you have small means. You can access it. And with that access, it comes also great responsibility. And for me, that would be like the third question that I would ask myself, which is, what are the limits that I put to all these technologies and to the use of the technologies? That is why I believe that being a purpose-led company, it is even more crucial now. You have to know your values and you have to know your limits in order to use these very powerful technologies. Actually, it might even be a little bit counterintuitive, having a physical touch point, I would say, with a digital enterprise show, no? So being digital but having it physically. At the same time, I think that it makes complete sense. Why? Because it is where you really get to know all the different innovations that are around with different stakeholders, different suppliers, different companies. And actually, for me, the most important, and that is what I take with me from this in Malaga this year, is the amount of really good physical interactions and value-added interactions that I have had. So I see it as the perfect melting point of putting people together and learning from each other. Yeah.